Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ebike Extreme. Today's video I want to show you the latest upgrade that I did to the bike. If you guys seen my previous video, I did put the traditional wheels on this fat tire e-bike. Came up with a Bafang hub motor on the rear wheel, so I replaced it with this one here. If you notice, I changed it to another one here. So I had a problem with this wheel. I thought it was the wheel problem, but it was not. It was actually my brake pad. It was running low and ended up coming off the caliper and engaging the brake, which ended up damaging part of the hub here. Not sure if you're gonna see it good. So you can see it's a piece broken here. I got a broken bolt here. What happened is those bolts came loose. I don't know how. End up having two bolts here to hold the rotor, and what end up bending my rotor. I don't know if you can see it. Now I'm not going to be able to use this rotor. I already replaced it with a better quality, but I had to also replace the wheel because I ordered two sets of wheels. This was a little bit cheaper version. This was actually better version. This actually came up with the front and rear, the tires, and also the tubes, all for 200, I think 25. I recommend this to my buddy Nelvik, DIY 500 amp, his YouTube channel. He also have a website. He also sell high quality cells, including the JP40. If you guys are interested, gonna build also a powerful battery. It's gonna be in frame. I'm also gonna build a Jumbo Shark battery. I have the similar case exactly, but it's empty, so I'm gonna put my own cells. This is use a 50G Samsung cell, which is only capable for 10 amps. It's not enough for this motor, because I can pull 100 amps on this motor. It's 6,000 watt motor. End up weakening my battery, so now my battery's not powerful. I can use it on the street mode. It works normal, but once I race mode and try to pull 5,000 watts, and what happened is my battery will sag. As you can see, my battery is 100% now. I have 57.7 volt. Once I put on highest level assist, you guys gonna see my battery is gonna sag and it's gonna reach 45 volt. That's where is my minimum voltage I set up, and it's gonna cut the power on the motor. You guys gonna see error code is gonna display on my display. So I'm gonna dim the display so you guys can see it better. I'm gonna use my Insta360, which is mounted to my helmet. I'm using a chin mount. I'm happy with it so far. Not sure how it's gonna hold up. All right, so let's get back to my tradition wheels. So those are also a quick release in case if I have a flat tire. It will be much easier for me to replace or fix my flat tire compared to the original wheels. You gotta have the tools and wrench. With this one, is gonna make it much easier and faster. All right, as you can see, I don't have any batteries here because the battery comes with this e-bike. It's not powerful enough. It's 48 volt, but I use the LG. It's only capable for 10 amps each group. It has a 3 parallel group in it, so 3P, which only gonna give me 30 amps. So, but again, this motor is capable 6,000 watt if I'm using a 72 volt, but I'm still able to pull close to 100 amps even if I use 48 volt. I did that with the 52 Jumbo Shark battery from Electrified Bike Company. Was working fine in the beginning, but once I tried to put more pressure on the battery now it's weak. You guys are gonna see it again. So actually I'm gonna build multiple batteries. I'm gonna probably build at least 4, maybe 5 batteries. I'm gonna show you step by step how I'm gonna do that. I just received my JP40 cells. I ordered close to 70 cells, but I'm gonna use 68 cells because I want to do 17S 4P. That's gonna give me a long range, and also the performance of the JP40 took the throne from Molicel. Not gonna recommend Molicel anymore, but I do have close to 200 Moly cells. That's what I'm also going to use to build multiple batteries. So, and I'm going to compare with the JP40, and you guys going to see the performance. Again, not a lot of video about the JP40 cells, but hopefully going to end up starting building those batteries, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So I need your support by liking my video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with friends. That way my video is going to more recommended from YouTube to everybody else. That'll help my channel. So again, I'm not going to make this video too long because this is going to be a short one. It's almost getting dark, as you can see here. Everybody putting a Christmas light. I still have to finish up my Christmas light. I'm working 6 days. It's really hard for me to, do anything because I'm really exhausted from my work. I'm a delivery driver, so this is the busiest time we do. All right, so I did replace my chain ring. This is a 46 teeth compared to 38 came with this kit. I don't want to have a ghost balloon, that's why I replaced it, but I also gonna replace the drive sprocket that runs from the motor. This is a 63. I'm gonna change it to 72. I already have the chain ring, the sprocket. Also, I order a brand new chain, so it's gonna be a longer chain compared to this one here. So I also ordered that from CYC. It was delivered within a week. So I'm gonna cut the video short now. I'm gonna ride the bike and show you the performance. Again, this is the one in previous video I installed on this bike, and now it's different now. This is better quality. All right, so let's get to the riding. All right, guys, starting the ride. All right, guys, so I'm on the race mode on the highest level assist. Guys, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna try to dim the display light because it's too bright for the camera. All right, so I'm on the highest level assist, so let's start the ride. So the voltage is 56.1 volt. As you can see, I have a full battery, basically full bars. So as you can see, it's sagging. And this is just pedaling, not at full power. Doing 29 miles pedaling. It's a torque sensor, so it's nice. slightly uphill. That's a nice with the torque sensor. You get a good workout. I'm not using a throttle at all. This is just pedaling. I'm on the gear, I believe number 6 out of 7. Now it's flat, and it's going to be slightly down the hill. Slightly. Again, I limit the pedal power, so it won't push too much, and then I have a ghost pedaling. I can make it easy by pumping the number up, putting more output. That's the nice thing with the CYC. They give you the freedom to customize everything, almost everything, except the temperatures cut off, because they want to protect the motor, so don't want to overheat it and burn it out. Whew. So I start with throttle to make it easy on me. So now I'm going to try to use the throttle and show you the voltage sagging I'm going to have. Also, hopefully you guys can see my display on my phone. The CYC writing app give me all the details, the voltage. You got the wattage. This is the human power. This is the motor power. This is the RPM, the speed, the mode, which is race mode. You got the quarter temperature, 95 Fahrenheit. You got the level assist number 9, which is the highest. This is the throttle voltage. This is the motor RPM. This is the controller temperature, 58 Fahrenheit. This is the amperage. This is how much it's pulling out. So I'm doing around, 10 up to 14, and if I pedal harder, it's going to pull more amp. So I'm pulling 26 amp, 27. Now pedal harder, and now throttle. Here we go. As you can see, it sags and cut off. To avoid that, I gotta minimize the level assist. Number 5, I think that will work for now. Let's try again and see what speed we get. Throttle. On the flat. As you can see, it's sagging a lot. Just 1 bar. Voltage is 48 volt. 32 miles. Three. to slow down, so I'm gonna change it to the low gearing to put less pressure on the motor. Again, this video is not going to be long, so I want to cut it short, but more video on the way. Again, by liking my videos, subscribing, that helps my channel, motivate me to do more videos to benefit you guys. More update coming to this bike, especially the batteries that I'm going to build, and what tools I'm using, and the material, the best battery for your build, performance build. So I'm gonna bump it to level 6, see if it's gonna, 6 is fine, let's see if it's gonna cut off again. This is a down the hill, so it's not going to do that now. See what speed we get. Again, this is not healthy battery. 35, 37, 38. Going up. There we go. Start cutting off. All right. Bring it back to level 5, which I'm going to be fine. Put it on the high speed. Let's see. So the gearing on my cassette is on a high speed now. This is a downhill now, so we're gonna use it throttle. But we have a red light in front of us, so we're gonna stop or slow down. Green light, let's go. Throttle only. 35. Uphill. 34, 33, it's going to slow down. Now it's going to speed up because it's downhill now. So we're going to bump it to level 6. Green, let's go. Yeah, I guess we gotta stop. Go. Level 6 going up. Going up. Going 35. have a steep uphill. Again, I'm on a gear number, I believe 4 or 5 out of 7 to get more torque, put less pressure on the motor. Level is 6, going down. Let's put it all the way level 9, doing 38, 39. Going up, so I'm gonna put it on a level 5, maybe 6. Alright, doing 32, going steep uphill, 30, 29. Again, I'm on the level 6, so I'm not on the highest level. So again, the battery's weak. It's not capable to give me that much wattage. That's why it's going to sag a lot. It's going to reach the minimum voltage, which is 45 volt, and it's going to cut the power. And you guys seen it? It shows an error display for a second, and then it will come back again, because basically it cut the power on the motor, and then it comes back again. So I'm on the highest gear, so I'm gonna number, I believe it's 4, 5 now. I'm pedaling. I got 2 bars. Again, it's 20s, but I'm trying to push this video to you guys so you guys can see it. Wait until I use the JP40. That's gonna kill it. It's gonna give me crazy performance on this bike. Molicel will do it too, but JP40 is just, that's it. It took the throne for Molicel, so I don't recommend Molicel anymore. I know it's a less capacity, but it's really actual capacity. Molicel cheat with the capacity, never give you the same capacity. And the cycle life of Molicel, it sucks. It's not even, I think it's listed as a 500 cycle, but probably 200 with the performance, and that's it. It's gonna start sagging. So 200 cycle, if you're using on a performance battery, a performance bike, it's gonna sag and do the same exactly like I'm having now with the Samsung 50EG. So I'm freezing. I want to get home and don't get hurt. Especially, this is the worst time if you get an accident. Look at this guy. There we go. Getting to my neighborhood now. Hopefully you guys like this video. Help me out here. Again, I'm trying to push those videos to you guys to let you guys know about the performance of this CYC X1 Pro Gen 4 motor. Really happy with it. Again, basically now I'm getting the full advantage of this motor because I have a weak battery. I'm gonna build 2 battery for now. One is gonna be in frame, the other one will be the Jumbo Shark battery. I'm gonna replace the Jumbo Shark battery. I'm probably gonna open it up and replace the cells with the Molicel. That way I have 2 Jumbo Shark battery in case if I want to go long range, I can use those. And if I'm not going to need the long range, I don't need to use this Jumbo Shark battery. I can just take it out and make a lighter bike, better balancing, better looking. So alright guys, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Again, like my video, subscribe, help me out here. Again, I'm not getting paid from no one. I bought all those stuff from my own money, so by giving me a like, it's gonna motivate me to do more video and benefit you guys. Again, modding is my hobby, so I'm trying also to share it with you guys, so you guys can benefit. If you want to build the same type of bike with this performance, as you can see here, gotta cut the signal. My finger is freezing. I'm wearing heavy duty gloves, so still. All right, so I'm just using the Jumbo Shark battery from Electrified Bike Company. They also have a performance battery. This battery I purchased, I was happy in the beginning, but I abused it. It was my fault. They didn't have a performance cell inside. They have a different type, but it's not a Shark type battery. So it's going to be mounted. That's it. I cannot take it out, and I want to have it be able to take it out in case if I don't need the long range, or I'm trying to lift the bike to make it much lighter. So they have a rectangle shaped batteries, and those are the performance that they sell on their website. But for Jumbo Shark battery, they don't have it. Bicycle Motor will work, have the performance with you can choose what type of cell you want to use. So if you want to get the performance Jumbo Shark battery, get it from Bicycle Motor Works. Matt, he's a great builder. He will build it himself, and he's been doing this for a long time, so he's expert with this one. But in case if you want to save money and you want to learn how to build your own battery and you have the knowledge by watching my videos, especially when I'm starting to building the battery, I'm going to do it in episodes. That way I make the video short, and then you guys can benefit and see what materials I'm using, what cells I'm going to use, the spot welder. Everything is important. You got to know and buy the right tools to make the battery safe. All right, because again, you don't want to do something wrong and be short on something important and end up overheating and catching fire. So we don't want that. Again, I'm not gonna push you to build a battery if you don't have any knowledge. If you're handy and you have the knowledge with the power tools, and by watching my video, you'll be able to build it safely. As you can see here, I'm also gonna replace the brake pads. I did replace the rotor, but I use used brake pads. My brake pads coming tomorrow. Hopefully, once I get it, I'm gonna replace front or rear, because I'm sure the front is also low, so I wanna protect my wheels, my rotors, so I don't have to do this again or get me in an accident. Because in case I got lucky, I was riding slowly, and that's why I didn't get an accident. But imagine you going fast and then you run out of brakes, and then what? I got lucky again. So gotta make sure inspecting everything before every ride. Again, I did upgrade those brakes. This is the Magura MT5E. It's a 4-piston brake, so it's a high quality. I already trashed the Zoom brake that comes with the bike, so I put this 4-piston brakes. I have a very strong brakes on this bike now. Since it's a heavy bike, you need to have a very good brakes to be able to stop you. Other than that, I put a seat post suspension to make it easy on me when I'm riding this bike, especially for a long ride. Again, the best performance and experience is the full suspension, but with fat tire, it's very limited. To get a full suspension, high quality, you gotta buy an e-bike like Wire Freedom. But again, they have a problem with the handlebar wobbles a lot. I don't trust to buy any of those. Again, I'm not going to spend another $2,000 to do another build, since I already have this one here. So this is mainly for commuting to work in the summertime, and also do a grocery shopping, because I can put a bike trailer and be able to do my grocery shopping with this and have fun. Again, it's not the final look to this bike. I'm going to make it look much better. All those wiring is going to be changed. The motor, I'm going to do a bracket cover using my 3D printer to make it much nicer look. And maybe in future, in the summertime, I will add a cooling for this one to bring the temperature down on the motor. So when I'm throttling for a long distance, that's going to heat up the motor. Again, I'm sure once I replace the battery with a higher voltage, that's going to help the motor because it's going to be less amp that is pulling, and that's going to bring the temperature down. Again, I'm going to replace those tires. Again, those are the top knobby tire that came with these wheels. It's not bad, but again, it's going to be noisy, going to give me less mileage. I'm going to change it to the V tire, which is more commute. You've seen my other damaged wheel. I kept it on that one because I want to show you what you're going to get with this wheels. And I got this one from AliExpress. It took almost over a month, and I received it, so I'm happy with it. I did multiple order of those wheels until finally I came up to this one. So this is the best one. The build quality, again, it came with the tires and also the tubing, so I'm not complaining. I was able to use my cassette, the SRAM GX DH 7-speed, because again, I replaced my derailleur to the SRAM GX DH. The one that came with this bike was a piece of trash, basically. Shimano, the cheapest version. With this one, you guys can see that I never had a skipping on my chain. With the derailleur that came with this bike, the chain is very loose, and you know, the chaining bounce up and down, and also it skips a lot, so I'm not able to use the high speed, which is the small cog. I can only use the low speed, which is I believe is number 1 and 2 and 3, but then it's going to limit my speed because, you know, I'm going to have ghost pedaling. It's not going to be the great experience when I'm riding the bike, so that's why I got the SRAM GX DH. I'm really happy with it. So hopefully in future also I'm going to try to find a high quality fork, because that's the one that's missing on this bike. It's a cheap Zoom brake. I did replace it with a cheap version air fork, but I ended up taking it out because it wasn't doing any good. It was only good for a month, and after that, that's it. So again, this is it for this video. Hopefully you guys like it, and subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way once I upload a new video, you guys will notify that I did upload the new video, so you guys can benefit from it. All right, so this is it for this video. Hopefully I see you in my next video. All right, take care and be safe. Bye.